Hey there quilting friends, it's Carolina Moore, your favorite sewing and quilting YouTuber, and today we are doing day 12 of the Mini Quilt Advent. There will be one more video on this Mini Quilt Advent that's public, and that is the video on putting it all together to make it a mini quilt if you're just doing the 12 days. Or if you want to make a mini quilt out of the 12 days and then you want to start at the beginning and then go all the way through day 24 and make a quilt out of that one as well. You have lots of options. Or you could always take these 12 days, turn them into a mini quilt, and then take the next 12 days and turn them into a mini quilt. Anyway, that video on taking 12 diamonds and putting them together to make a mini will be up later today. But first, we have to make block 12. So you ready? Let's get started. All right, hopefully you've grabbed your envelope and you've already opened it up, because I'm going to show you, this is our shape for today. This is the 3-inch half diamond. So we have a 6-inch half diamond and this is a 3-inch half diamond. This is a fun shape. There we go. Oh. Now, we printed the words on there this way, but know that it really is mostly going to be facing this way. It's just the words fit better in this direction. It's not a big deal. It's just you're probably used to seeing the words come at you in a certain way, but I mean, the 6-inch diamond, we had it along the edge, so I think it's fine. In fact, it is fine. It's just fine. All right, so if you have your pattern, you know we're using 4 fabrics. I wanted to see if I could do something really fun with these angels. Yes. In mirror image. So one angel one way and one angel the other way. So this is going to be, I think, my dark red, and these are going to go towards each other. Then this is going to be that pink in that's shown on the pattern. This is going to be the light green, and then I want to see if I can get one more out of this one and see if I can get some trees for my dark green. If I can't, then I may go grab this stocking fabric again and use that for my dark green. We'll see. We'll see if I'm able to make it work. And if you can't make it work because of the way that your fabric is Swiss cheesed, no worries. Grab one. Like, this is day 12. If you're doing a fat quarter bundle, like, you should be using about half your fabric at this point. It's fine. Totally fine if you weren't able to get those out of there. We'll see. Okay, so let's start with these angels. Let's see. Okay, it's not going to work there. I need to come down here. These angels are upside down, but as long as I cut both of them upside down, I'll be okay. Now, do I want her head right in there so that I can get her whole end of her skirt? No, that's going to cut off a bunch of this skirt. So what if I just try to fit her wings? Yes, okay. And I've kind of across that petal of the flower right there, and the point is right on that point of the flower. So those are going to be my reference marks when I go to cut the other side. I'm trying to cut under myself. This template is a smaller template. This might be one of those times to use like a rotating cutting mat. I do have one of those. Did I bring it over? No, because this one was pink and I wanted to use the pink one. That's really the scientific reason behind that. Okay, so there's one. Let me cut the other side. Okay. This point, hold on. I'm going to flip this over for a second to line this up. Okay, it's actually going to cut a little point out of here. I'm okay with that. I am choosing to be just fine with that. Okay. I'm going to put this on top of here to help me line things up. Any trick in the book that will help me, I will take it. And these just need to be whatever your version of close enough is. I'm looking at this, just cut off those little bits of the wing. This cut off just that tip of the flower. Yep, that's looking good. Yep. Okay. So I do have a little bit of the point that's gone. If it really bugged me, I could go cut it from the fabric over here. But this is okay. There we go. Okay. So let's turn these right side up. These are going to be my two dark red, the two angels coming together. All right, the light red, what's the light pink in there, but it's going to be my red fabric here. Shouldn't be as stressful as those angels. In fact, I think the rest should be all pretty easy. I'm going to start cutting from this side over here. All right, so I just need 2 pieces. I can fold this in half and make it super non-stressful. I'm not going to worry where those stars are at all this time. I know a bunch of other times I did go ahead and fussy cut it. This time, it's the last day. We'll let this one be a little more casual. And if it really bugs me, guess what? I have more fabric. It's just fabric. I can cut some more. I know how. I have the technology. Okay. Clearly day 12 I'm getting a little punchy. We'll see what happens by day 24. I've only ever done 12 of these the last 2 years. This is the first year that I'm doing days 13 through 24. So we'll see if that makes me crazy or if I'm just fine. All right, what do I have here for fabric? I wanted to use trees. Okay, I see a tree here, but I'm gonna have to do that one in this direction. So I'll do this one in this direction. I just want those trees. I think they're fun. Okay, so there's one, and now I'm gonna grab this tree over here and grab the other. And then I think I've done a really good job. There's still definitely some fussies that I can cut out of here for other projects if I want, but I've done a really good job of getting the most out of a print like this. I know I'm doing that cutting under myself thing again. Let me turn around. There we go. Okay. So let's lay it all out. Let's go ahead and lay this all out. Let's see. These are my, I don't know, light green? No, oh, I'm missing a fabric. All right, let's cut this one. This again doesn't need to be fussy cut. So how about I make my life easy. I grab this one over here. I fold it over. I put the template on. And I cut 2 at the same time. Okay. Come here. Didn't quite cut all the way through on those, so I'm just going to grab it with some scissors. See, I'm trying to save some time by cutting 2 at the same time. And then I get rushed and I save no time at all. That sounds really familiar. Okay, now we can lay out our blocks. All right, this is my faux light green. It's standing in as a light green. That one's standing in as a dark green. This is representing my dark red on the pattern. And this is that pink on the pattern. Ooh. Okay, that's fun. Now we're gonna sew it together. We're gonna start by sewing these all into pairs. And that's easy enough. We did this with a lot of the other blocks. We did it with, where are you? Here, the 6-inch diamond. Now we're gonna do it with the 3-inch diamonds. actually those were 6-inch half diamonds. This is a 3-inch half diamond. There we go. Get you lined up right. And we can just chain piece these. So there's one. And I'm just going to go ahead and chain piece them and press them open. At this point, y'all are intimately familiar with pressing open. So I will chain piece these, press them open, and I will see you when I have them as little 3-inch diamonds. So we have these all sewn into our 3-inch diamonds, and we're going to cut the dog ears. We could take our 3-inch diamond template if we wanted, and we could cut the dog ears off with a 3-inch diamond template. So if you are a rotary cutter and ruler preferrer, go ahead and grab that 3-inch diamond template and use that to cut off your dog ears. I don't have that one sitting right here. It's just over on the table next to me. So rather than hike on over next to the next table, to the table next door, I'm just going to use some scissors, and that's fine. But you get to do whatever makes you happy here. So go ahead and grab that 3-inch template if you want. All right. These are fun shaped dog ears too. These are like half diamond template or dog ears, and this is a half diamond template, so I guess that's really fitting. Okay, so we're gonna scoot all those away, double check placement. Yes. Okay, so now we get to sew these into rows. So the pattern shows this row and that row, but if you want, you can do that row and that row. It's not going to make a difference, but I will follow the pattern to try not to make everyone crazy with me. So these two like this. I'm going to go ahead and set these ones up already. These two like this. And then I'm going to grab my diamond, my big 6-inch diamond, and use that one to double check. Oh, I did really good on that one. I think this one's off though. Let's see. Okay, it feels a little off on that end. There we go. That should be pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to sew these into rows. And then the 2 rows will come together, and that will be block 12, which is our finished last block. Okay, so later today, I will have the video up that shows you how to put them all together. So that will be up later today. And so that if you want, you can make it into a mini quilt. If you're continuing on with the next, if you're continuing on with the next 12 blocks, you can make your mini quilt, or you can choose to hold off, and we'll have instructions for a bigger quilt that uses all 24 blocks. So you don't have to make 2 12-inch minis, you can make one 20 or 12-inch minis. You don't have to make 2 12-block minis, you can make one 24-block mini instead. Or you can make 2 12-block minis. All of those will have the QR code for the video on the back of the pattern. So just like all of these, I put the QR code for the video on the back of the pattern to try to make it a little easier for everyone. Hopefully that worked well and you enjoyed that. Those will all have the QR code and link information on the back. So if you watch on a computer, we'll have the link for you. If you watch on your phone, then it's super easy for you to scan that QR code, and the videos will be up at the same time. I tend to put videos up between 5 and 6 a.m. Eastern time, but I'll try to get these up a little earlier for you. So as soon as they're up, they'll show and you can watch them. All right, so we're gonna trim that one. Just trimming up these dog ears before I sew this together. Okay, so I have my 2 rows, double checking that everything is correct. Looks pretty good. If it's not right now, I guess it's not gonna be. Or I'm gonna have to grab my seam ripper again, which, you know, that won't be the first time. Okay, I'm double checking that line. That looks good. And hopefully that center point will be nice. We'll see. I've been doing okay so far. Just one block has a questionable center point, so. All right, cut thread, see how I did. Oh, I'm pretty proud of that one. That one's good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my dog ears on this side and on this side. Before I press, I could trim them up with the 6-inch ruler, the big 6-inch diamond ruler. If I wanted, that'd be another option. I'm just so excited. Yeah, this is why I don't sing. No singing for Carolina. Good reminder. Good talk. I think that point looks great. Oh, all right. I lied a little bit. I'll show you. Not intentionally. So let me cut off these dog ears because I'm fine with the way it ended up. Okay, so this line here, great towards the middle. I was looking at where these 4 all came together. That looks great. This seam right here, it didn't hit the middle. Somehow that got shifted. I'm fine with that one being off, like that one, like the red, because these are so light. I don't know if you could even notice that unless I pointed that out to you. So once it's in the quilt, really no one's gonna notice that. All right, block 12. We're gonna put it right on here. All right, so that's block 12. We're all done. I'll be back later today with a 13th video, a bonus video of how to put them all together to make a mini quilt. Friends, it's been so much fun hanging out with you. That's it for today. Well, no, that's not it for today because I'll be back later today. So I will see you right here in just a couple hours. Bye for now.